There have been growing concerns over the sustainability of the country's power sector as a result of the lack of transparency and negligence on the part of some key stakeholders. Currently, the country has 32 identifiable power purchase agreements in force, but very little public information is available on ownership, pricing formula, or long-term taxpayer obligations. This situation, many stakeholders believe, is the cause of the numerous botched PPAs, which has led the country into the practice of paying huge sums of money to settle debts for unused power. Chief Executive Officer of the Independent Power Producers, IPPs Chamber, believes more clarity and consultation with stakeholders on the contracts that government want to sign will help bridge this lack of transparency gap. He was speaking at a forum on Ghana and PPA's transparency organized by the Institute of Economic Affairs.
Government must create the enabling platform for the regulators, agency and their assigns to discharge their roles professionally and objectively without interference. The level of interference in the function of the regulator is critical concern that hampers transparency. Ministry of Energy is expected to provide the supervisory role, policy guidance, and direction with respect to the power business strategy of the government, as well as tooling the relevant agencies and assigns to function openly and effectively. As we speak today, the government policy directives are not clearly communicated to the industry participants, and we expect some improvement in the level of clarity and engagement.
Mr. Akpetogbo further tasked the Energy Commission and Public Procurement Authority to consider physical examinations or audits of installations before these power contracts are signed.
This is the professional body on procurement, and they are expected to provide a clear and transparent structure for the power procurement activities in collaboration with the Ministry of Energy and Finance, to define the rules and requirements of the process. As we speak today, the National Procurement Authority is not involved in the process leading to procurement of these unsolicited power plants. They can do more than they are presently engaging if we truly desire to enhance the level of transparency in the power sector. Energy Commission, as the technical regulator, they are expected, as part of the transparency process, to set the most cost-effective but tested technical standards that guarantee reliability and sustainability. They should be involved in the fiscal and technical spec audit of the various equipment, machines, components, and parts of the power plant before and after construction. Currently, they only do book audits before the construction. They ask you to submit the list of the equipment that you will use, and that is all they need. They do not do physical examination or nothing before granting licenses or whatever, or after the project is completed. They only come to do verification. That is not enough. There is a big risk in there. And I respectfully recommend to EC to consider fiscal audit before installation more seriously.